The bell ringer's knot. Hello everybody, welcome back, and in today's little exercise, very quick, very simple little knot as such, is the bell ringer's knot. And to get you into the spirit of things, that's enough of the bells for now. If you want to watch the full clip, I'll put it on at the end of the video for you. Anyway, in today's little exercise, what I thought I'd show you how to tie is the bell ringer's knot. And there are two versions of this, so I will show you two versions in the video. And the whole idea is just very quick, very simple. This knot is purely designed to hold its own weight in rope, but if you've got a fairly heavy rope, there's a double method that I will show you as well. And the whole idea is just when you've finished ringing your bell, you can then hang it up in a way that the bell rope doesn't drag or remain on the floor. So anyway, without further ado, let's get on and let's get knotting. So like I said, this one is an absolute doddle to tie. And if we look at our rope in front of us here, that end is going towards our bell. Ding ding. Oh, I could even put a sound effect in seeing I recorded it. And then the bottom end here is a horrible mess on the floor. Okay, you can see there's loads of it at this end. So the idea is that, and as soon as I do this, for those of you who know your knots will actually recognise this. But the first thing, the tabletop method for actually tying this is, we first of all create a loop at that point, like so. Once we've done that, we then gather up a good bite of our rope that's laid on the floor to lift it off the floor, and all we do then is pass that through that loop that we've created there, then pull down on everything, and you can see here, let's put it on sideways for you, you can see here I've got a fair chunk on the right hand side, but as I pull that sideways and as I pull on it, you can see you can actually put a lot of weight on this without it coming undone. But you can see there, what we've effectively done is done 1/2 of a sheep shank. So if we wanted to at the other end, we could tie another hitch there to create the sheep shank itself. And so there you go. That's all it is. That's it. As simple as that. It is basically 1/2 of a sheep shank. Now you can, let's lay it out again. And then, to undo it, very simple. Just pull and it's undone. You know, very, very simple, very quick and easy to do. But you can also, if you want to, you can tie it one-handed. So what you do is you get yourself a bite to lift it off the floor to start with. And then you get hold of your rope at this point here, going towards our bell. And you just, I'm using two hands here, but when it's actually tied to something, you can do it with one hand. And all you need to do now is just swing it underneath and twist it to bring it over the top. And there you go. We've now tied it there at that point there. So that's doing it the one-handed method. Bit difficult on the table here, but when it's hanging in front of you, it's very easy to do. So let me show you that again. So you take a bite of your rope that you want lifting off the floor. You then pass it over the bell rope like so. Pass it under, twist it round, and there we go. And then if I pull up on all the cords here, you can see here now that that is being locked in place by our 1/2 of a sheep shank. Now, if you've got a heavier rope and it has a tendency to, I'm not sure that you need a double one, but if it has a tendency to come undone, what you can do is this. So there's our bell rope going up towards our bell. And what we can do is we can put one loop in. This is just the tabletop method. Put one loop in and then a little bit further down, put a second loop in. And then what we do, now that we've got our two loops there, we bring up a bite of our rope at this point through, pass it through that first loop, pass it underneath and through that second loop, and then pull up on everything so it's nice and tight. And then as we pull up, you can see here, let's put it sideways on, you can see now here, we've got 2 hitches on here that's holding and supporting the rope even more. And that's it. It's as simple as that. That is the bell ringer's knot, and not necessarily just for bell ropes. If, say, for example, I know for a fact I've got a couple of sunshades outside where you pull on the old string, pull the string, and the shade goes up, and then you end up with a horrible manky piece of rope on the floor because it's always been on the floor. So to lift it up, just use the bell ringer's knot, and that will keep it off the floor. So anyway, that is it. And now it brings me on to the video again where they're playing a different song at my local church. Different song? No, a different tune on the bells at my local church. So if you want to watch that, that'll be on for the next couple of seconds. Once again, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.